Hello everyone, and welcome to my presentation for CSC-230 Internet of Things, University of Technology. And in this demonstration, I had to program the M5 Stick C Plus to have a white background, to display my name in the color of my choice, and to implement a real-time clock with the correct date, hour, time, all of that stuff. So I was successful. Pretty simple to do. We include the M5 Stick Plus header file. These right here, these RTC time type defines and the date type defines. They're basically placeholders that are going to store data when it's there and update it. So we, first of all, in the setup, we basically set it up to begin. I set the rotation to 3, so it's going to be on its side. I set the fill screen to white, the text size to 4, text color to red, and I print my name. So that happens in setup. That happens one time and one time only. Okay. Then we also call the RTC type time defect, and we have the time struct here, and inside the time struct, what a structure is basically a collection of data. So it could be a collection of integers, could be a collection of floats, could be a collection of strings, who knows. But it's in C, it's kind of like, how can I put it? It's like what we had before we used class as an object-oriented programming. So that's what this is. So in that we have hours, minutes, and seconds, and they're all dated at the correct time. And then I set the time. What this does is it gets these numbers and puts it into set time, or the real-time clock. Then we have a date type. We have a date structure. That date structure holds these integers right here, year, date, month, and weekday. And we basically call it, we get a reference to it, is what this means. If I'm not mistaken, that's the reference to the data struct, or the address inside the address of the data struct. So one of the two. I have to look it up. So in the loop, here we go. We get the get time, get data, and we get the what's inside the time structure, what's inside the date structure. So it's obviously going to be, it's obviously a pointer. So then we set the size, text size to 2. I set the black with the white background because without the white background it kind of looks funky. We set the cursor 10 pixels over, so we set the 10 pixels on the x-axis, 40 pixels down on the y-axis. I believe it's x, y. I think that's what it is. And then we do something pretty cool here. We use modulus to bring out the date, the month, the day, and the year. So what this is this is modulus O2D. What that means is basically you have two places, 0, 1, 0, 2, place where you can store 2 digits basically. And we get in the modulus of it, so the remainder of whatever's in there, and that's how we're getting the correct month, date, and year. Obviously, there's some stuff going on in the background that you're not seeing, and that is there's probably some kind of an algorithm there that is using some kind of a timer to keep track of this stuff. Then we set the cursor down 10 pixels. Or over 10 pixels and down 60 pixels, and we have the week, and then we go down 80 pixels and we have the time in hours, seconds, hours, minutes, and seconds. And again, we're using modulus to do that. And then we delay for 500 milliseconds, and it repeats, so it updates pretty much every half a second. It works great. It does. It keeps track of time really good. There's one caveat though to this that I noticed. So most real-time clocks, when you shut it off and turn it back on, has an internal battery that's going to keep the time and date going. This doesn't. So when you turn off this stick, it resets itself. So I'm not sure if I would consider that a true real-time clock or not. But for all intents and purposes for this, I guess so. Anyway, it works. So the next part I'm going to show you is the video of it working. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Okay, guys. Here's my M5 Stick C Plus. Program is running great. Background is white. My name is in red, my favorite color. The date is accurate. It is April 6, 2022. We are in the second week of April. And it is 2:53 and 17 seconds in the afternoon. But this is railroad time, so it'd be 14:53. So, and just to show you that the time is accurate, let's go here and see if we can, let's see if we can get this. There you go. You can see the time is 2:53 p.m. right there. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.